Voting is underway for the SAG-AFTRA new film and TV contract. There are those who like the deal and those who do not. We're going to hear from both sides during our 10 o'clock hour. First up, joining us, two actors who want to voice their concerns. It's Jolie Fisher and Sophia Bush. Ladies, good morning to you both. Welcome both. We're glad that you're here. Let's jump right to it. Jolie, what is wrong with this particular deal?
Well, I woke up feeling like Norma Ray. I feel like we are in a position to let the process work. Everybody who has a SAG-AFTRA card right now has the opportunity to go and read up and on both sides and educate yourself as it is the role of a lifetime right now. We are standing on the shoulders of people who built and preserved the union. Nowhere does it says we protect members. It says that we improve their wages and their working conditions. Nowhere does it say we sacrifice their safety or we throw 35,000 members out of the lifeboat in order to bring other people in. Sophia, my girl, you take this one.
It feels really important to, at least for me, to understand, or at least to theorize, that where we've gotten in terms of our deals in the past should be our ground zero. And this deal, some of what Jolie's referring to, no minimums and under 20-minute content, despite billions of dollars being poured into Quibi, advance payment of residuals, which means people's salaries go down and the residuals that they really rely on dry up. There's a lot of things that don't feel right, because it feels like we gave away some people's security to get security for others. And my assumption or desire is that we are meant to maintain security and then get more. Apologies, that's the dishwasher working from home. But the thing that really sticks for me is protections in terms of practices of scenes of a sexual nature and exploitation of actors on set. The same studios, the same employers just negotiated a deal with our sister union in Canada. They got the points we were asking for, and we did not. And I don't understand why we're meant to accept less when we are the largest performers union. I don't understand why, for so many of us who have been through unsafe working conditions, we're being told that staying in the game should be enough. We are 3 years into the explosion of Me Too. We are 2 years into the creation of Time's Up, who, by the way, gave SAG all of the legal language they needed to go in and advocate with the studios. SAG then announced a code of conduct was coming, and we don't have it. We didn't get it. And we're not asking for anything outlandish here. We're asking to protect our performers at their most vulnerable. And the people who we're asking that from gave it to another actors union. So why aren't they giving it to us? Why is our union telling those of us who've been through these things that we understand that this might not be enough for you, but look at this thing we got over here. I don't understand how that's meant to be okay. And the personal attacks that are beginning to come out of it also don't make sense to me. Our union is a team. And in this moment, it seems to me that as a team, if we take the unprecedented leverage we have right now, which is that our studios, our partners need us just as much as we need them, and we say, guys, this isn't good enough, what else you got? While we're all at home anyway, while our sets are not running, while we're waiting to go back, I can't imagine giving up the position.
We have read about intimacy coordinators and things like that. Do you have any idea why they wouldn't put that language in the contract?
I believe that it was because they felt that there weren't enough people to fulfill those positions, so they wouldn't put it in writing. And what we're asking for is, let's train some more people in that position. I, for one, will go through the training if it's necessary. They do have them in Canada.
And in addition to Jolie's point, if there are not currently enough, I believe that the argument was made that there are only 40 intimacy coordinators in the United States. Well, even if there were 400 productions that went back to work tomorrow, not every single one of those productions would have an intimate scene every single day. Intimacy coordinators would move between sets very similarly to the way that stunt coordinators do. And this notion that we don't have enough then to me signals that we should have fought even harder while we're training more of these people. We should have fought even harder for the right to have a support person on set and in auditions for performers, meaning that if a 21-year-old actor or actress has to go do their first intimate scene, they can bring a parent, they can bring a manager, they can bring someone who can be on set to make sure that when they object to being asked to cross a line, there is an adult in the room who can say, hey, that person clearly expressed they're not comfortable. Let's find another solution as a creative team. And we also gave up a support person. These are both things that Canada got: support people in auditions and on set, and intimacy coordinators on sets. And I personally am frustrated by being told that we got a guarantee of modesty garments. I've never worked on a set where wardrobe hasn't provided those and hasn't provided robes for the actors. That's something that wardrobe does. I don't consider the requirement of them to do something that by and large they already do to be a win when we don't have anybody on set to protect us. And again, the same employers made the deal to offer those protections to our sister union.
Jolie, they're pushing us along very quickly. What should, in your view, actors right now who are at home, SAG and AFTRA members, be doing?
I think they need to educate themselves. Go to dissentingopinion2020.com and get what's in the deal and what is not.
Very good. Thank you both for joining us. The voting will conclude on July 22nd. In a few minutes.